Use your head to block that light.
Do you want to see what happens if I turn it off?
Sure, let's try it.
We'll roast my nuts on that one anytime.
It's not going to be light. Actually, it's fine.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it artsy too?
It looks even better, quite honestly. Yeah, look at that.
It's sort of mysterious.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a very special garage edition, and we're actually going to do stuff. We figured I have to change grips on my clubs.
Yeah.
We have grips, so let's change some grips.
We just got done recording a special, hey, you know what, regrip your clubs video.
Right, before the season starts and kind of thing. Well timed.
Shout out Golf Pride for hooking us up with some great new Z-cord, Z-grips, and isn't that a great trick?
It was a good trick.
And
go watch the video if you want to learn about tricks like that.
Decade multi-compounds, but Kris was like, yeah, whatever grips you think for me. So, I got my faithful grip and then got a nice Driving Range Heroes colors.
I'm into it. You can see there's already one on here somewhere here. I did this one.
So we got work to do. I figured just chat. Good thing I put this over here so we couldn't see it.
Yeah, and it's
just
funny
chat while we're working.
because you put topics on there that I have no idea what any of them are.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
So real quick, best ball in the game, Bridgestone Golf. I actually have, look at this guy right here.
Oh yeah, look at
that Bridgestone ball. This is it's an old one. This is, well, not too old. It's an old Tour BRX.
Okay.
But look at, I don't know what this, I've just found it. Cool logo.
Great.
I'm like, well, those are my guys, so I'm going to
see.
keep that ball. I don't know what Culver with this thing is. Sick though, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out Bridgestone, best ball in the game.
Yep.
New Tour B golf balls have been around, so
it's very exciting.
Be whacking those around soon.
Right. What about this guy right here? If you want to get one of those.
Do we have a code?
Oh, we don't have a code yet.
We don't have a code yet,
right.
But when we do, we'll get back to you.
Right.
But
I imagine it'll be Range Heroes 15 again, but I don't know if it's active, so we'll just wait.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But in the meantime, we're working on, while we're chatting, regripping some clubs for Kris. I'll probably do mine when we're, I don't know, maybe we'll do mine. All right. You get cut in.
I'll cut, yeah. We'll start up here, this first one.
Good thing to do is hand somebody an open knife.
Right.
To, my parents, for my birthday, it's coming up here.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, what do you want? And I said, I just want all my, nice knives. Like my slicing knives, my boning knife, all that stuff sharpened. They need it bad. So they brought it to a cool knife shop in Westmont.
Okay.
And they said it was this place is a knife place, so they know what they're doing. And the guy's like, just set them down. Because think about it. Oh, yeah,
you don't hand
you go
knife.
to take a knife from somebody, and next thing they're like, oh, I move my hand, you're getting fingers sliced off. And I go, I never would have thought of it, but that's why I don't run. We
learned that, we took a knife skills class in the city to teach you how to chop and slice and dice and all that kind of stuff, and that was one of the things I tell you.
So one of the things I'm going to touch on real quick, and we found this out in our video we just made. Kris used one of those grip kits.
Yeah.
And the tape, I usually burn the tape off, and it just kind of comes off in a nice little sheet. These things do not, and the tape is terrible, so I'm trying this.
You're just trying to pick away at it?
It's not practical, so I'm going to do the old razor blade experiment. But anyway, that was not on our set list to talk about my knife sharpening story, but I'm like, that makes...
But what is on the list is some kind of... Is this end of year awards?
Yeah, so I think this year we track whatever it is you and I want to track. We talk about some categories off camera.
Okay.
When the mics aren't hot.
Right.
And I think we do what really got me going here was some player of the year award, and I was like, the drama, and it's like, who cares? And I said, why don't we just start our own? I thought this was a player of the year. And even better, we'll do our damnedest to try to issue these awards to the players somehow, sending it to their management. Who knows?
I'm in.
We'll print out certificates. And so I think it could be, you know, like, so yeah, the player of the year.
Okay.
The golf player of the year. Doesn't have to be PGA Tour.
Right.
Maybe it's our favorite driver of the year.
Like equipment or like Mario Andretti or...
Mario Andretti, equipment or driver of the golf ball. It could be a long drive player. It could be a PGA player.
Okay.
A live player.
I like it.
Whatever we want.
I think we can open it up to the crowd too if you want to crowdsource a little bit. Like, make your recommendations. What kind of awards would you like?
What
us to hand
award do you want us to put on our ballots this year?
Right.
To and we'll do. I think we do like a real fancy, you know, suit and tie kind of. Award show.
I think we kind of set up the garage like this with the lights off like this. Like, look how this looks like an award show.
Yeah, and we'll get like, you know, like a gallery. We'll have seat fillers.
Right.
That's how I'm doing the carrot slice. But yeah, so that's the topic. I didn't want you to prepare for.
Yeah.
I think 2024 we have our own end of the year awards. Now, what I'm really curious about is, do we remember this? And go, we're supposed to be doing that.
Like our comment show that Frank won't let us forget about.
Right.
That we always talk about doing. We should do a comment show this year too.
We should do a comment show.
Let's track comments this year. You on the website, and I'll do the YouTube.
Yep.
And if social media pops up, so everybody make your comments because maybe that'll be an award.
Maybe that will be.
Yeah. 2024
resolution. Let's add that to our list.
Okay.
Speaking of social media, and this was not on the set list, but how about that text I sent you earlier today where I was going back and looking at Twitter and like replies that I got. Not many people are replying on the Twitter these days, which whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
But to that Range Life episode talking about Century Tournament of Champions and the new addition, Lily the guinea pig, to my house. I got a total, I don't want to call it porn, but adult entertainment bot response to it.
Yes.
And it was the most satisfying Twitter engagement I think I've had. Like, it just cracked. I was like, yes, I got botted. Oh, it was so funny. Cracked me up so much. So yeah, go over to the Twitters if you want to check that out.
Okay.
All right, next topic. I think I'm gonna do the
everybody
see if it helps.
See if it turns it off.
See if I can control a little better this time. So Brandel.
I don't know what this is.
Brandel's in the booth. Where I forgot, was it for the Amex?
Oh yeah, in the Amex I didn't watch because I was traveling and playing golf on my own.
But everyone was speculating, maybe Brandel replaces Azinger. God, this tape is so bad, Kris.
I'm glad I volunteered you for that.
But how do you feel about that, Brandel being in the booth?
I'll give him a chance, I guess. I have a feeling I already know how he's gonna be, which is insufferable and obvious. I feel like, I don't know, did you watch him in the booth at all?
No, I don't watch any of the golf, and I was like, I'm going to, and it's too bad because seeing the college kid win would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
I didn't watch it.
I played golf in Palm Springs with 3 guys that were volunteering at the American Express.
It is that close. Yeah,
it was like a half hour from us.
Wasn't the Amex the tournament we were supposed to go to with Fujikura,
Yes.
and then the COVID came through my house?
COVID struck. Yeah, that's the one. Damn. I'll tell you this. I know we're getting off topic now. I haven't given my thought. Here's what I think about Brandel. If he can avoid kind of being Brandel.
Which he can't, and they don't want him to.
But like, sometimes I feel, especially his social media sort of personality is saying things. I'm trying to think of, he's like a Skip Bayless type.
Yeah.
He says things just to get a rise. Sometimes I don't really feel like
sort of the contrarian thing.
Yeah, if there's a contrarian take, he'll take it. I imagine he won't be able to do that very much if he is going to be calling a lot of tournaments. But I don't know. I'm in general, I've never been a big fan of his. So
every time I feel like, maybe I guess it's sort of like the Phil Mickelson thing, which interestingly, he's not a big Phil Mickelson guy.
No, he's not.
Every time I think I'm finally coming around to Brandel, I'm like,
right.
No, he sucks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. But I guess I thought, what happened to Paul McGinley? Is he just doing NBC? Or?
Well, so Brandel isn't full time.
Oh, okay.
It's just sort of hey, it sounds like a let's see how it goes thing.
Gotcha.
Wait, so this is if you watched and have an idea of how Brandel was, leave a comment.
Yeah, give us your thoughts on what you thought, how he did. Oh, this is different. This is different.
Oh, these are.
This is the new Cleveland one.
Yeah, see, they have this like I don't know what this like rubbery. It's not a
clear
tape.
coat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's all right. Job done. Easy on that one.
Yeah. Have you done any Palm Springs time
Nope.
in Palm Springs?
We have family too that just bought a house. Like they're retired, living the good life, but bought a house. I don't think they built it. They bought it.
Okay.
Out there, and like it looks amazing. So I'm dying to go.
Oh man, it was great. Yeah, just the vibe is super cool. It's got a little baby downtown. You can walk around, restaurants, whatever.
See, look, I was getting some.
Oh yeah. We really liked it. We're actually contemplating maybe renting a place for 2 months in the winter there, like January, February. Yeah.
That's not bad. Bad move.
Yeah, so we're thinking about it. I played a golf course called Encina.
Why does that ring a bell?
I don't know.
Maybe because when we were looking at our trip,
That could have been.
and we were looking at courses to play. Yeah.
That totally could have been. But had a really fun round with some dudes, those guys that were going to go and volunteer. Unfortunately, I couldn't see them. I was like, oh, keep an eye out for you guys because they're at number 9 holding signs up. Apparently, if you volunteer, you get half off the La Quinta course as a reward, which I thought, all right, that's not bad. And they turned it into a golf trip, obviously. They were playing different places. And so it was fun. Shout out, what did I shoot at Encina? Or Ascena? 86. A gentleman's 86. First round of the year, I took it. I'll take it. 1 ball round. So that was fun.
One Bridgestone golf ball.
One Bridgestone golf ball round. Although I will say, not a lot of water to deal with, and it's desert golf, so you can make some mistakes. Although I only hit 2 balls out of the desert all day. I've mostly found grass, which is good. I should ask you this. Start of the year, what's the last part of your game to come around?
So usually at the start of the year, I have like the first 1 to 3 rounds are like freakishly good.
Okay.
That better than I deserve to be playing.
Yeah.
And somehow putting shouldn't go well given how bad the greens will be, but it goes okay.
Yeah.
So then I think I'm in good shape. And it's like driver will be toast.
Okay.
That 4th round or whenever, the honeymoon breaks.
Okay.
Driver will be toast and be like, I don't understand. I've been hitting it great in the dome. Blah, 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 blah.
But otherwise, everything is functional.
Then, so driver goes, I don't know how to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
So I would say like the last thing to come around in a way seems to be my driver.
Okay.
But I'm hitting like fairway wood's good. So like, well, okay, why don't you just tee off with a fairway?
Right.
Absolutely not.
Right.
And then it's like that becomes such a problem that's in my head so much, like everything falls apart. So it's like the last thing to come around is almost everything.
Right. Okay.
Which I know is like, that's an easy cop out, but like it's the truth.
I feel like I asked that because I gave away. I was rolling through it like I had my driver was great.
Just stick your hand right.
My irons were really good. When I got to like those 30 to 50 yard touchy pitch shots, not great. Not great. I would have been flirting with 80 had I just gotten on the green. Like just get it on the green.
Just roll her up there.
Right. And I was chunking shots or I was, thinning shots, and it was like, God bless him.
All right, there we go. We finally got one.
Oh man, look at you. This one's a pain in the ass. Also, I have my thumb injury.
Let's talk about your thumb injury real quick.
Well, I was doing an unboxing. Actually, by the time this comes out, it's already out, so I can plug it. It's the Cleveland Highwood and the CBX 4 wedge, which is one of these. Oh, this guy right here. this guy, Cleveland wedge. I was unboxing it, and it came in a bigger box because there's 2 clubs.
Yeah.
But it's one of those traditional long boxes, and I cut it open away from me, like we're supposed to, like we always talk about. And as I'm lifting the lid of the box, it bit my thumb. A good old-fashioned paper cut with a cardboard box.
Oh man!
And it just continues to break open now. Like it just.
Yeah, I saw it.
It'll
When you
heal.
show it to me, it's like in the worst spot it could be on your thumb.
Right.
Unless you put it in a cast.
Right. Right. Yeah. So that's I'm dealing with that. So I went and played. We also went. There's a tram that you go up in Palm Springs. Because Palm Springs, it's in a valley, right? Like a legit valley that you can see all the mountains that are surrounding you.
Right.
And so you go up this tram and you start at 3,000 feet above sea level, and you get up to about 10 in this tram. And the tram, it's all glass, and the floor rotates. So you just get your spot in front of the window, and you just stand there, and you can see, you just kind of go in a circle as it goes up to the top of the mountain.
You don't get dizzy or
No.
Okay.
No, your ears pop.
Okay,
maybe
right.
some people get dizzy, but you go through. I was reading as we were going up there. You go through 5 different temperate zones. So there's 5 different. There's by the time you get to the top, it's big tall pine trees and snow and everything else. But you start in the desert, and then you kind of keep going through, and there's different animals and different plants and trees as you're going up. It was pretty sick.
Yeah,
There's a restaurant up there. We had lunch.
Now you did have the kids with you on this trip?
No. This is just my wife and me.
I can't keep them. I can't keep them straight.
Yeah, no, they stayed home for this one. And then,
Did you do that kids resort trip yet?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was super fun. Can't wait to do it again. It was a wild success. Nobody got stupid. There was no drama.
That's when I think wild success. The first thing I'm going did somebody get stupid?
No, but it's as much booze as you can drink, and they're in their early 20s
and young dumb children.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of trashing your
They are. Well, yeah. So same. Yeah. Intern Grant. Hey, I want to learn how to do grips. All right, come on over. The mess this kid left behind and regrip, and I think he was doing this method, so it's just
really?
melty, charred.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all inside my, which is part of why it's this way, but it's all inside the drip tray. So it got all grips solvent, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Grant, I invite you into my home to use my sophisticated, state-of-the-art modern workshop.
Do you have where's the mineral spirit rags?
Right up here.
Oh yeah. So then we drove because we're gonna go visit Zell's dad in Las Vegas.
Right.
So we drove from Palm Springs to Las Vegas, and we got some local knowledge. If you want a really cool drive, don't take the 15. Take not back roads necessarily, but you drive on part of Route 66. That whole kind of vibe.
Right.
And we drove through the Mojave.
Okay, yeah.
It's awesome. It was incredible. We can't wait to do it again. It was, I don't know if we just didn't expect how cool it would be to drive through a legit desert like that.
What vehicle?
We had a rental, a Kia Soul.
Kia Soul.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's nobody around. I can't imagine driving that thing driving at night. There's no lights.
Well, I feel like everyone's you just can't help but think, what if something happened? I'm like,
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I'd be thinking the whole time. And
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
be terrified.
There's
debilitatingly terrified to the point I'm like, I just won't do this.
for sure dead mobsters somewhere in those deserts. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It looks like a Scorsese setting.
Was
oh man.
Was cell signal reasonable?
Yeah. We lost it for I don't know, a minute maybe. The music stopped playing and then it came back. But our maps kept working, so it wasn't an issue. But that was super cool. And then I played another round of golf on Saturday. Got another Brian Orr, who is a golf photographer.
As I say, wait, I know that name.
Yep.
And that's your guy,
That's
right?
what my dude, yeah, golf photographer extraordinaire. That's what you do, and then everyone has to drink when you say Brian Orr, golf photographer extraordinaire.
Is what? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Is that like a cool?
It's a podcast. It's a Mitch and Darren podcast room.
Oh, all right.
So I IM'd him and I'm like, hey man, I'm going to be in Vegas. Any recommendations for a golf course that's not going to cost me, $300 to play?
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, yes, send me this much money and go to this course. And I was like, okay. So it was called Boulder Creek in Boulder City.
That rings a bell too.
It's pretty close to the Hoover Dam.
Okay.
About a half hour outside Vegas. 3 nines. I played Eldo, and I played, oh God, there's Desert. I didn't play Desert. There's one other one. Coyote. Played Coyote. And shot an 83 on that golf course.
We just had a fire.
Very well. Played very well that day. That was really fun. And I hit 2 balls in the water on 9. And still, that was my 3-ball round. I hit 2 balls in the water. And still shot an 83 there. But a super, super cool course. It felt very local. It didn't feel like it was a touristy kind of place.
Yeah, okay.
It was great. I couldn't recommend that one enough. Yeah. And that was the trip. But 2 pretty good rounds of golf out of me early in the round. Again, short game was still a challenge. But,
see, that's what you're describing, that short game. That's where I'm dead too. Because same thing, like, all right, I'm clipping the ball nicely and spinning it well at the dome.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I go, I got a little 30-yard pitch, and I blast it like 65 yards.
Yeah, well, and I think part of it too for that course that I played with 2, I think locals. I think they play it a little. It's like in their rotation, like us here, right?
Right. Why am I saying right? Yeah. So where did this come from?
And so we played from shorter tees than I probably would have played. I think it was probably 6,200 or something, and there was a hybrid 64.
Okay.
And so what ended up happening was I would drive myself into trouble in terms of second shot.
Right.
Because the other fun thing about that course is that it was I never played this like when the course is in this sort of shape, but the what is it called? Like the winter grass, so the fairways are green and the surrounding grass is all hay, basically. It's all yellow, but it's all worn down. So you get rollout forever.
Yeah.
So it would just, if you hit a fairway, even if you didn't, from some of that grass was pushed down, it would just roll to like 60 yards out and be like, oh God.
Another one.
What do I do with this? But yeah, fun trip, fun couple of rounds of golf. Can't wait to go back.
Good.
Next winter.
Nice to get out and get refreshed.
Yeah, and I'm like really ready to go and play. Because like, was this real? Like, am I going to strike the ball like this for the whole year? Because I'm feeling pretty good right now. I doubt it, but spring, or hope springs eternal. I've been working on this one shaft for this entire
I'm just wondering
show.
I wonder what the feedback's going to be on this type of episode. Oh boy. I had one more thing to ask you to talk about, but just give me that.
Yeah, I had the Palm Springs Vegas golf on there.
Right. So I feel like we've covered it.
Yeah. I mean, that's already 20 minutes of a show, basically. We've just been stripping clubs for the whole time. I thought for sure we'd at least install one grip.
Suppose we could if we wanted to, but do you feel like we need to just to sort of bring this thing full circle, or do you, whatever?
I think you should.
I think you should watch our grip video if you really.
Yeah, we'll put a card. Maybe. Will there be? No, there won't. That video.
I don't think you'll be ready. Yeah. But you should subscribe.
Yes.
And hit the bell so you get notified when that video goes up.
For sure. Yeah, you should like this video. Tell us what we should do our annual awards for at the end of the year. When do we do that? Like November?
No.
We do it the next.
There's still so much golf season.
We do it like the Oscars. Like, do we wait till next month?
I think we do it either like
or a year from now.
Around the holidays or like the first week of January.
Okay.
Something like that. But
I like that.
I feel like we need to take it serious.
Well, yeah.
The golf community, both professional and recreational alike, the casual fan, they deserve to have this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got another.
I have an idea about it too. That could be really funny.
The
at least to us.
The top teaching professional.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
American and international.
Right. Right. All right.
All of them will be on our radar.
Yeah, of course. I have to watch. Oh man, I have to watch teaching videos. That's going to be unhealthy.
No, you don't.
We just like go by picture.
I got a plan.
Okay, great.
It's right over there.
Where? Oh. All right.
This one stinks.
As Bill lights this thing on fire, subscribe, like, hit the bell. This may go on as a podcast, just to have it as a podcast.
It should.
Instead of a
I mean,
visual.
we're recording it.
So subscribe to the podcast. Follow Bill at Range Heroes. Follow me at Kris McEwen. And
if you hate this video, let us know. Tell us that, and don't do one like this anymore. But if you like it, let us know that too. We can do more. Less talking head, more while you're doing stuff.
Right.
And we'll come up with all sorts of different activities to do while we're doing the show.
maybe next week we'll still be here getting the stupid tape off of my goddamn irons.
Probably
Doing the same show.
Oh, we could bring back Kris McEwen does sourdough, and we could make some bread.
That's true.
While we record an episode.
Well, we still have to have your meat cooking episode.
Oh yeah, we do need to.
So
do
we
that.
got to do that still.
2024
Yeah.
resolution as well. We'll do that video.
Yeah. All right. See you, everybody.